I tested some of the best computer speakers of 2025, and in this video, I'm gonna rank them in a tier list based on their value for money, overall performance, and more. Links to all of the products will be in the description below. Acoustics M20. These speakers deliver a shockingly full and powerful sound that can easily fill a medium-sized room, with a refined presentation that works brilliantly for music, movies, and gaming. They have a ton of connectivity options, including a high-resolution Bluetooth and USB, but they are quite large, so you'll need a decent amount of desk space, and some may find the bass a little lacking without a dedicated subwoofer. For a system this versatile and well-routed, I'm putting the M20 into the grade tier. Ruark Audio MR1 MK2. These have a gorgeous compact design and produce a wonderfully musical and clear sound that you would expect from much larger hi-fi speakers. While they sound incredibly open and detailed, with great connectivity like an optical input and a subwoofer out, they do lack a bit of deep bass punch on their own, and the top end can lose some clarity on more complex music. For anyone who values style just as much as sound, these are an amazing choice, so I'm also placing them firmly in the grade tier. KEF LSX2 LT. Wow, these are something special. The sound is just stunningly detailed, dynamic, and clean, creating a palpable stereo image that makes you feel like you're right there with the music. They are a complete high-res streaming system with HDMI ARC for your TV and KEF's excellent app, though you do lose the analog input for the more expensive version, and the two speakers must be physically connected with a cable. The sheer audio quality you get for the price is just phenomenal, so for me these are an absolute no-brainer for the God tier. Creative T100. This is a really solid upgrade from your standard built-in computer speakers, offering a surprisingly warm and balanced sound from a compact and minimalist design. You get an impressive number of connection options for the price, including Bluetooth and an optical input, but the build quality feels a bit plasticky and the sound won't blow away serious listeners or bass lovers. They're affordable and do their job well without any major flaws, which is why I'm placing them in the average tier. Audioengine A5 Plus. These speakers are just all about function, and wow, do they sound amazing. They are incredibly loud and powerful, with a sound signature that is nicely balanced and fun, making them great even for casual listeners. The build quality is fantastic. They have a real heft to them that screams premium, and the custom aramid fiber woofers and silk tweeters deliver detailed sound with tight, controlled bass. While they are fantastic, they do have a larger footprint than some other speakers and come with a premium price tag. Plus, they don't have a dedicated subwoofer output, which some people might miss. For me, these are an easy choice for the grade tier. Creative Sound Blaster Katana SE. This is a really good all-in-one audio solution, especially for PC gamers. I was shocked by the bass response for a soundbar with no separate subwoofer. The rumble is definitely there thanks to two passive radiators on the back. It gets plenty loud, has clean highs, and offers features like 5.1 virtual surround and Super X5 technology for headphones, making it super versatile for games, movies, and music. The main drawback is that while the sound is good, it's not quite at audiophile level, and the bass, while impressive for what it is, won't match a system with a dedicated sub. It's a fantastic upgrade for most gaming setups, so I'm putting the Creative Sound Blaster Katana SE in the good tier. SteelSeries Arena 3. These things can get seriously loud, easily filling a medium-sized room, and they have incredibly strong mids, which is fantastic for gaming. Voices sound warm and clear, and important in-game audio cues like footsteps and gunshots are super easy to pick out. The problem is that the sound profile is a bit unbalanced. The low end is noticeably weak because there's no subwoofer, and the highs can feel a little restrained. While they are great for gaming and media, if you're a big music listener, they might leave you wanting a bit more fullness. Because they excel for gaming but are just okay for music, I'm placing the SteelSeries Arena 3 in the average tier. Pioneer DJ DM-50D-BT. These speakers are punchy, full-sounding, and can get way louder than you'd expect, making them a great choice for DJs or producers working from home. I love the unique switch that lets you flip between a production mode for a flat, critical listening response and a DJ mode for bigger beats. They offer versatile inputs, including Bluetooth, and deliver clear, detailed audio with tight bass thanks to some clever design choices like grooved ear ducts. However, they are quite deep and boxy, so you'll need a good amount of desk space, and the bass response rolls off around 60 Hz, which might not be ideal for producers of bass-heavy genres like hip-hop. For their intended audience of creators and DJs, these are an excellent value, so I'm happy to put them in the good tier. Harman Kardon SoundSticks 4. These speakers have a wild, iconic design that's so classic it's literally in the Museum of Modern Art. And the sound is genuinely fantastic with a subwoofer that gives you a solid bass thump. But honestly, the user experience is a nightmare. All the controls are on the subwoofer, so you're constantly reaching for them. And there is absolutely no way to adjust the EQ. Plus, the sound quality noticeably drops at lower volumes, which is just not acceptable for me. So I have to put these in the trash tier. Elac Debut ConneX DCB41. I am absolutely blown away by what these speakers can do. You get a massive range of connections, including HDMI ARC for a TV, a phono input for a record player, USB and Bluetooth, which is just incredible versatility. The sound performance is so beautifully balanced and insightful, creating a huge detailed soundscape from such a compact design. Even though the main volume knob is on the back, they include a remote, and with multiple awards for being a best-in-class product, this is an easy decision for me. These are going straight into the God tier. Mackie CR3.5BT. These speakers bring the taste of the professional studio to your desk, which I love. They have a really cool tone knob that lets you go from a flat, accurate sound for creative work to a warmer, more fun sound for gaming or just listening to music. For their small size, they get surprisingly loud and have a decent punch, but the bass can feel a little weak, so you might want to add a subwoofer for that extra rumble. Despite lacking some modern digital inputs, the sheer sound quality and flexibility for the price are amazing, so I'm putting these in the good tier. Logitech Z407. For what you pay, these speakers pump out some really powerful and clear audio, and the included subwoofer fills out the low end nicely for a full sound. The best part is the wireless control puck. It's a super satisfying and convenient way to control your volume and source from anywhere at your desk. But the subwoofer can't handle really deep bass and starts to distort when you crank it on certain tracks, and the loud beeps it makes when changing modes are incredibly jarring. They're a perfectly fine choice if you're on a budget, but those issues keep them right in the average tier for me. Creative Pebble X Plus. This 2.1 system features distinctive spherical speakers and a separate subwoofer, complete with customizable RGB lighting that adds a nice visual flair to your desk. It offers a solid range of connectivity options, including USB-C, audio, Bluetooth 5.3, and a standard aux input. While the angled drivers create a surprisingly wide soundstage for their compact size, the subwoofer doesn't quite deliver the deep, rumbling sub bass you might expect, and the bundle of wires can make for a cluttered setup. For a system that provides respectable sound and entertaining lighting at a reasonable price, I'm putting this in the gray tier. PreSonus Eris E3.5 2nd Gen. These are compact studio monitors designed for smaller spaces like bedroom, studio, or gaming setups, featuring both high and low frequency controls to tune the sound. For their size, they offer a surprisingly solid low-end punching clear highs thanks to a larger than average tweeter for this class of speakers. The biggest issue, however, is that the frequency response is quite unbalanced, with a mid-range that is significantly quieter than the high frequencies, which can make them sound unnatural without some heavy equalization. Because they really need that EQ adjustment to be truly functional for critical listening, I have to place these in the average tier. GBL104BT. These monitors use a coaxial design, which places the tweeter in the middle of the woofer, creating a really strong center image and clear stereo separation. They can get impressively loud and deliver a punchy full sound, and the flexible connectivity options, including Bluetooth, make them versatile for both content creators and general listeners. The main drawbacks are a noticeable lack of a deep bass, a loud startup sound you can disable, and a slightly annoying auto-sleep feature that can slip the start of your audio. For offering a relatively balanced sound and great performance for the price, these easily earn a spot in the good tier. Fluance Ai61. These are beefy powered bookshelf speakers with large 6.5-inch drivers that produce a powerful room-filling sound with rich detail and clean deep bass. The handsome wooden cabinets are well built to minimize unwanted resonance, and with RCA, optical USB-C, and even a subwoofer output, your connectivity needs are more than covered. My main complaints are the lack of support for high-resolution Bluetooth codecs like aptX, and the fact you have to rely on a physical remote instead of a more modern companion app for controls. Despite that, the fantastic stereo sound makes them a great choice for music or home theater, which is why I'm placing them in the good tier. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the best computer speakers for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description. Alright, peace out.